What up, YouTube? It's your girl Dee. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another quick video for you guys. Listen, before we hop into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It is free to subscribe, share and like the video, and turn on your notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. So in this particular video, this woman is trying to reach out to Rick Ross to try to have some type of date or something, child. Baby, I thought this was very interesting, so I wanted to share. Y'all chime in the comments. I want to hear what y'all have to say on this one, but we gonna hop right into it. Child, here we go.
This message is for Rick Ross, and I hope that we can all work together to get this message to him. Hello, I'm Joe, and I opened my email this morning, and I saw that you were going to be at 11 in Miami on October 25th. I would love nothing more than to accompany you that night, that evening. I think that we will have a great time. I am free and available, and I am free for however long you need me to be free for, Mr. Ross, Mr. Rick Ross. I think we will have a great time together. I saw you there in July, and we took a picture. Do I need to insert a picture up here?
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Listen, I think I covered this woman before in a video. The desperation. So she's basically trying to get people to rally, reaching out to get Rick Ross to notice her to go on a date with him. And I'm pretty sure she took a picture with him, so she's familiar with him and his dating, processes. How he date, and he doesn't date these women for too long, because we've seen him on a red carpet with his last couple of women that he's been in relationships with, or short-term relationships with. They kind of come and go. So she's trying to shoot her shot to Rick Ross to try to go out on a date with him. However long he wants her, she's available. And once again, listen, I ain't gonna do too much on her because that's her preference, that's her choice. She has a right to do whatever it is she wants to do. But I think it is in poor taste to try to, see, this is the thing. This is my only issue, or not even issue, just my opinion about this, is that a lot of these women will shoot their shot to the celebrities. They'll go out of their way to try to get a date with these celebrities, but they refuse to approach a man who's in their vicinity. If there's a man in their vicinity, a lot of times they don't approach. A lot of women don't believe and feel that they should approach a man. But when it comes to a celebrity, you'll go out of your way to try to get his attention because you want to be in the vicinity of a man that y'all deem high value. You know what I'm saying? Because he might have a few coins. So she's shooting her shot to Rick Ross. And she would love to just do whatever he wants her to do. But this be the same women who are very picky when it comes to dating average men. A lot of them don't want to have to work and build with a man. They want somebody who can give them the soft girl life. They want to be in their soft girl era. They want to sit back and just do whatever and not have to work and be responsible for bills and things of that nature. They want a pampered life, and they think that these celebrities can give it to them. At what cost? You see, there's a reason why the last couple of women that Rick Ross, was in relationships with, it's the reason why he's no longer in a relationship with them. Because he probably realized something, and they probably realized something too. A lot of those women didn't really like this man. You could see that lady on the red carpet. He's trying to kiss these women, and they don't want to kiss him. They may not really be truly into him in that way. They're just only into his money and what he can do for them. And that's the nature of a lot of women. It's just what it is. And so these women will jeopardize, their livelihood and who they really want just to be under somebody and to participate in a situationship that they really don't want to be in, only because they are looking to get some type of lifestyle out of it. So that is more important than than them really liking the guy. What's most important to them is being able to have a soft girl life. Hey, I don't really like him, but you know what? I'm going to pretend and I'm going to fake the funk because I'll be on a yacht. I can do this. I might get a chance to promote a business or start a business, and he's going to pay for it, and he's going to do this. I just have to close my eyes and sleep with him. You know what I'm saying? But I can get what I want, and I don't have to work, child. So I am facing the facts that what I speak about on a daily basis, what a lot of us speak about on a daily basis, a lot of these women just don't care. They just don't care. They want what they want, and they'll get it at any cost. And if it means they got to embarrass themselves and put themselves out on Front Street on social media to get the attention of these celebrity men, they will do it. If it gives them a chance to have this soft girl life that they want so desperately, they'll do it. And this is why you hear a lot of women saying, hey, I'll cry in a Bentley. I'll cry in these expensive cars. I'll cry, but I'm going home and I'm living with a man in his mansion. I can drive his car, so I can get driven around by his drivers. You know, remember, all of these things are not yours. So you really have no say. You have no control. You have to do what he says in order to maintain that. And the minute you step out of line, the minute you don't, he's done with you or you don't serve him anymore, then he's going to kick you to the curb. And then you're going to have to go back to your regular life and you're going to have to get a job and you're going to still have to take care of yourself. So this is why you see a lot of women try to go after these celebrity guys, because they simply don't want to work. They don't want to work with you. They don't want to work. They don't want to do any of that. This is why, part of the reason why there's such an issue in the dating market, because these women just don't want to have to work with, who wants an average man? Like, he got to go work a regular 9 to 5 and I got to work too? They don't want that, baby. This is a new world. They don't want to work. They want a man to give them this princess treatment, baby. They think they want that, but then the few women that I've heard say they've dated celebrity guys, they end up walking away from that too. Because at some point, you got tired of the treatment. You were not getting treated like a princess. You were not given this soft girl life. You, in fact, had to lay on your back for hours and hours and work for that time that you're spending with that man. And a lot of these women realized that wasn't the life for them. They realized it wasn't all peaches and cream. It wasn't what they thought. It wasn't the perfect world. And so they end up walking away and still having to go back and find a way to live their lives and take care of themselves. And they realized that they still wasn't getting that princess, life of luxury treatment, because these men know the games that y'all are playing too. They just playing it with you. Y'all don't think Rick Ross knows what's going on? He knows the deal. But he has the option to say, I want to play this game or not. Yeah, I'll entertain you for a little while, and then when I'm done, I'm done. And then you still got to go back and pick up the pieces of what you call life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never what a lot of these women think it is. And then either they get tired or the guy gets tired, and then on to the next. So I just think it's interesting that she's actually shooting her shot for Rick Ross. So I think this was the same woman who was saying, what she expected from a man and what he should bring to the table and all of these things. But now she wants, Rick Ross, it's begging for Rick Ross to take her out. I wonder if she'll get the date. I just think it's interesting how women will shoot their shot for those men, but you won't shoot your shot when it comes to the average man. So I want to know your thoughts. Do you think this is what it's come to? Do y'all think there's still hope? What's your thoughts in the comments? Because we talk about this in the live stream, and this is pretty much what Trey is always saying. And I'm just gonna go with that. That this is just what they want lifestyle. That's it. And they'll rather not settle for an average man who might provide a good, decent life for them, a stable environment. They don't want that. They would rather a lifestyle. They want to cry in the bed, y'all. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and I will see y'all in the next one.